The Last Girl in Room 2805. Part 3. The investigation deepens. Within 24 hours, the case had already moved beyond a typical police search. The hotel's camera blackout, the door's unexplained manual unlock, and the girl's complete disappearance triggered an automatic escalation. The FBI was called in. Special Agent Reeves, a veteran in missing person cases, reviewed the footage. His first words were cold and unsettling. "This doesn't look like an abduction. It looks like extraction. The difference? One is messy. The other is silent." Someone knew exactly what they were doing inside room 2805. The FBI examined the elevator footage from the entire night. First glance, nothing unusual. Guests enter, guests leave, normal traffic. But slowing it down, frame by frame, something strange appeared. At 9:15 p.m., just moments before the girl entered the elevator, a man in a black suit stepped in. No luggage, no expression, no hesitation. He pressed floor 28. But here's the disturbing part. He never stepped out on camera. He never returned. There's no footage of him ever leaving the elevator or the floor. It's as if he vanished inside the hotel. And yet, his suit matched the description the housekeeper mentioned when she said she saw a tall man walking fast toward the 28th floor. At 9:11 p.m., 5 minutes before she entered the elevator, the girl made one last phone call. The call lasted 23 seconds. Connected. But the person on the other end has never been identified. The audio was corrupted. A rare, almost impossible technical glitch. But one sentence at the end could be recovered. "You said room 2805 was safe." Safe from what? Safe from whom? Investigators still don't know. The elevator panel on the 28th floor button held prints. But not hers. They belonged to someone else. A print with no match in national databases. No criminal record. No identity. No registration. A ghost. This unidentified print was pressed firmly on the number 28, as if someone had pushed it repeatedly, in a hurry, desperately, or with force. But the most disturbing detail. There were no fingerprints at all on the door open or door close buttons, something almost impossible for an elevator used by dozens of guests daily. It was like someone wiped everything, except the one clue they wanted found. As investigators dug deeper, they discovered one of the most terrifying facts in the case. The 9th floor elevator camera, the one between the lobby and the 28th floor, had 2 minutes missing. Not corrupted, not cut, not glitched, deleted. The FBI forensics team confirmed it. A human manually removed exactly 120 seconds from the video. 2 minutes that could reveal who followed her, who was in the elevator, who rode up to room 2805 and possibly who walked out, if anyone did. Those 2 minutes remain missing to this day. Someone took them. Someone who never wanted the truth to surface. The Last Girl in Room 2805. Part 4. Theories, Secrets and the Vanishing Witness. Investigators built an entire subcase around one question. Who was the man in the black suit? Several theories emerged, each one darker than the last. Theory 1. A professional abductor. A contractor hired for quiet removals. No mess, no trace. Used by private individuals, corporations, and sometimes governments. Theory 2. A security agency ghost. The kind of operative who doesn't appear in databases. Not because his identity is hidden, but because it was never recorded. Theory 3. The night manager himself, wearing a different uniform to avoid detection. But camera height comparisons suggested the man was taller. Much taller. Theory 4. Someone she knew. Someone she trusted. Someone she believed would protect her. Someone she thought could keep room 2805 safe. During a second sweep, a forensic technician noticed something detectives missed the first night. A faint etched symbol scratched into the metal doorframe of room 2805. Barely visible, almost erased. It resembled a triangle with a slash through it and a circle at the top. Experts couldn't identify it. It wasn't gang-related, not a hotel marking, not a contractor code. But Agent Reeves recognized it immediately. He had seen it in one other case, 9 years earlier, a case that ended the same way. A young woman, hotel room, a vanished guest, a missing 2-minute elevator clip, and no trace ever found. The earlier case occurred in Denver, Colorado, room 1912, Blue Lantern Hotel. The girl's name, Lena Marquez. She disappeared at 3:07 a.m., leaving behind a room with the same disturbing pattern. No fingerprints, a wiped mirror, personal belongings untouched, a camera blackout, and the same scratched symbol hidden behind the door. The Denver case was buried, the files sealed, the reasons unknown. But now, the pattern had returned. Perfect match. Cross time, cross states, cross victims. At 2:18 p.m. on the third day of the investigation, the FBI tip line received a chilling call. A man whispered, "I saw someone leaving room 2805. It wasn't the girl. And it wasn't a man." Before operators could get a name or location, the call cut off. Authorities traced it to a burner phone, one purchased just hours earlier. This wasn't a crank call. This was a frightened eyewitness. Someone who saw something impossible to explain. The next morning, the witness failed to show up for work. By afternoon, his landlord reported his apartment door open, lights on, wallet on the table, phone on the couch, key still in the lock. No sign of break-in, no struggle, no departure. He simply left everything behind. Security footage near his building showed him at 7:12 a.m. walking fast, alone, carrying nothing. At 7:14 a.m., he passed under a streetlight, and his figure briefly glitched on the camera, the same way the 28th floor hallway camera had glitched. 2 frames missing, 2 seconds gone, the same timestamp gap. This was no coincidence. This was coordination. Someone was tying up loose ends. By day 6, agents had identified 3 chilling links between both disappearances. 1. The same symbol etched into the door frames. 2 states apart. 9 years in between. Identical depth, angle, and stroke. 2. The same elevator footage pattern. Not corrupted. Not damaged. Removed. 3. A witness who vanished days after speaking to authorities. Both cases. Both times. The girl in room 2805 and Elena Marquez were separated by nearly a decade. But someone or something had left the same fingerprints of absence behind. The pattern was no longer coincidence. It was a message.